welcome back to Timberborn. We are back in our playthrough of building a super fantastic moat, which we have not technically started yet, but we will get to that. In the meantime, I think we left off trying to do this. Yeah, and it looks like we are gonna need a lot more wood and a lot more planks for that. So I think we're gonna start by just doing like a quick check. They have an okay amount of food, okay amount of water. There's not too many of them, so I think they should be good over there. And then over on this side, we have quite a bit of water, a decent amount of food. I think we were working on this, which needs power, and this does not want to produce power, which is somewhat unfortunate. Yeah, I don't know why like this doesn't want to work, but kind of is what it is. And now this is working in the middle of the night when none of the beavers are working. Lovely. Hopefully it stays operational because we do have a lot of wheat that we need to convert into flour. And then we don't really have a lot of wheat flour in here to make bread, but I don't know. I'm just not really going to worry about that right now. I think as far as our berry supply, looks like these are still full, so not much to do on that. Maybe it wouldn't hurt to try to get this like healer up and running. We need planks, gears, and metal blocks. Oh, that's what we were doing. Right. Okay, so we need the smelter for that. I think we kind of just need more housing because at this point, we don't have anybody in our builders or hauling post. So I'm kind of thinking maybe the best bet would be to actually just do some more housing for our beavers. And I'm gonna go with something that doesn't require stairs, I think. I don't know, or do we go with the triple lodge? Maybe we go with a couple of triple lodges and we just suck it up and do the stairs. Let's see. So we've decided we're gonna make this area a housing area since it's not really being used for much at the moment. And I think we're gonna go, I guess, just like here. And I want to leave like a pathway. Something like that. And then we'll do one set of stairs. Oh, but then we need to set it back further. Okay, let's try this again. So we're gonna do this, this, and this. Or maybe that and that. Yeah, that's good. And then we're gonna do like a pathway across. Okay, off to a good start. And then we just need one set of stairs from here. Okay, I like that. Yeah, that's good. I don't know what we're gonna do down here. Maybe like some storage or random stuff. But I think that should be pretty good to like help expand our area. And I'm gonna put these on low priority. I'm gonna put this one on like a bit higher priority. And then we'll do like this will be higher priority and this will be higher priority. I think the rest can kind of be lower priority. So the other thing we're gonna need over here is some storage for like the sap stuff. I don't think we need a ton of storage, but I think there's like one, I guess these are like gather things. Yeah, I guess we don't need a ton of storage. Maybe what we do, maybe we clear this area down here And then once those trees are chopped down, we'll put in like storage just for the sap for that. I think that should work. So the reason nothing is getting done is because there's nobody in our home base, which is a bit of an issue. I'm not quite sure why, but it seems like this district, like, I guess we only have one free bed. I don't know, it just seems like we're not getting enough beavers, but maybe getting this area set up will help. I did pause some things, so we now have 3 people in our home base. And I think I'm gonna pause another inventor hut for now, just to get a 4th person in here. I'm also realizing that I'm pretty sure we don't have any place for paper. So I'm thinking maybe we change this to paper so that this guy can get rid of his paper and come back here and make more paper. Yeah, okay. That is good. We're also full over here, but I think once this stuff gets up and running, we'll be good. Not much else I can do about that. So we have a drought in 3 days. Oh gosh, scramble everybody, scramble. I was going to say, I just realized that both of our carrot storage things are full. So I'm kind of thinking that maybe what we do is clear this planting area, like clear those planting areas, then we'll put in stairs here and then like platforms here, and then we'll build another storage facility up here. And we could just kind of in theory do that all the way down if we keep needing more storage, but that should help with our carrot issue. And then this house did get built, which is really exciting. So we now have 10 free beds and we have some people living in here, which is fantastic. So hopefully we'll get some more beavers going. Why are you guys hungry? We have so much food. And we're gonna check on this side. They're doing okay. Like, they could be doing better, but they're not doing terrible. Like maybe we owe them a little bit more storage, perhaps. Maybe we do a few small warehouses here. And we can like dedicate these. We'll do this one for carrots. I'm actually gonna delete these 2 and convert these to water storage because I realized we have this carrot storage up here. So we're gonna leave 1 carrot storage and then we're gonna give them just a little bit more water storage down here. And I think this side, I feel kind of bad for them. They're only at a 6 for well-being, so I think we need to help them out and at least give them a campfire. So let's go ahead and put that maybe just over here. And we probably owe them some more housing too. So let's give them another lodge right up here. So I don't know what's going on this side, but we are losing beavers like mad. We only have 3 beavers working on this side. And that makes me a little bit nervous about our water situation. I don't know why this is like high priority. That should definitely be a lower priority deal. And I think this one's not high. That's not high. Let's lower that one. Where are these? Okay, there we go. So now we have someone in there pumping their log, getting us some water. Little Smekos is in there doing his thing. So I think we're okay over there. And we are in an 8-day drought. Oh gosh. Oh. I think we're fine though. I think. Because like realistically, none of this should really dry out. I hope. I think. We are going to lose a lot of water this way because our floodgates are still not up, but hopefully they can still get water from over here. So the other thing I'm realizing we can do is create like platforms across here. I'm working on getting these stairs in. And then we can just create like a single platform across here even. And just kind of go like that. I don't really want to have them like focused on building that right now. And then we can put like housing or warehouses or whatever up here, which would be helpful. Maybe, just maybe, we even actually do a little rooftop terrace, just like a little bit of fun for our beavers. So we now have some more housing built on this side. We have 6 free beds, so I'm hoping that will help us get some more beavers moving in over here. And yeah, I guess for now we just kind of wait. The thing that we mostly need is this right here, which requires quite a bit of planks and gears. So maybe there's a way for us to speed up plank and gear production. So I'm a little confused. Oh, okay. So yeah, like when we pause this guy, it doesn't affect this because they're not connected here. So this guy is going really slow because he only has this one thing. So we actually like desperately need to get this built, and it's almost built. We only need 2 more gears, but I'm gonna like mega high prioritize that. That way it connects these pieces. Oh, but then we need this one built, which needs 20 gears. Oh my gosh. Nightmare, absolute nightmare. You know what, let's like high prioritize both of these, because then our planks and gears will be like going at full capacity. And then my thought is that we could like come over here and delete this because this is working. I know it's like a little bit risky, but I think we just delete it. And then we add in some like platformage back here, or maybe even just like the one platform, and then we can put in another plank workshop right here like that. And I think this should be getting enough power from this because it only needs 50 and it's producing like at least 100. So let's speed up time and see how that works. And over in this neck of the woods, they are just living life. Nothing crazy. They have acquired quite a bit of scrap metal, but they don't really have enough beavers to do anything. So we're gonna kind of just like let them chill and grow their population. And I guess maybe we could give them another house, maybe. Maybe we squeeze one in right here. We'll do that, and then we'll do like a path over. And then we can put in like, I don't know, storage of some sort. Why do you keep working here? Did anybody ask you to work there? No. And then we could put in storage like here. And then these guys down here, they did it. They built the stairs, which is amazing. So they're starting to work on this. We have all the logs, it looks like, for each of these. Now we just need planks, which will be awesome. And we got this windmill up and running. So now we just need this windmill back here. We need 17 more gears. Look at all the pause signs. But we just need 17 more gears, and then all of this will be connected and we can kind of like finish this whole area off. And I did put in this lumber mill here. We obviously need them to build the plank first, or the platform rather. I'm gonna like kind of higher prioritize that because in order for us to get a better output for planks, we're gonna need this to work, and these aren't working at all. Gosh dang it. Painful, painful. I'm kind of thinking that maybe we should build a gravity battery, and maybe we should just build it like up here somewhere. I know it says the higher it's built, the more energy it can store, but I think it means like the distance from the bottom of the thingy. So like if we build it here, yes, it's higher, but there's only like 1 step down. Versus if we build it here, there's like 2 steps down. And I'm pretty sure that's what it means. not 100% sure though. But I think what we'll do is we'll just build it here. And then we can like dynamite this area if we need to. Okay, so we got both of these up and running, which is definitely gonna help our plank output situation. And then I think we're doing pretty good on logs. We have like a few piles with logs, so I think we're doing pretty good there. We just need to get our plank output going, which this should definitely help. And we only need 12 more gears, and then all of this will be connected, which will be really nice. What? Where did all the water just go? Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. We're fine, we're fine, we're fine. We only have a day and a half left of the drought, but yep, we just kind of lost all of our water in this area. So now we know, like 7 days is kind of the max we can go before we lose all the water, unfortunately. And the drought is over, finally. I think once we get this area up and going, like we have 7 more gears that we need here. Once this is going, then we can prioritize building this, and then everything's gonna work out great because we can prioritize getting these up, which is gonna be awesome. But yeah, we survived another drought, so that is exciting. And while all of that is going on, I think we need to start thinking about how we want to do the moat and how we intend to set that up. We have 5 unemployed beavers in this district, which is absolutely shocking. I think that's like the first time that's ever happened. So we're gonna turn back on our science stuff. I feel like we have a decent amount of logs, so maybe we should turn, oh, we have so much paper. 236 pieces of paper. Where else is all this paper at? Did I have another thing for paper and I like totally missed it? Yes, I did. I sure did. Well, you know what? We're gonna turn back on the paper. Might as well. I think we need it for explosives anyways, I'm pretty sure. And then over here, no unemployed beavers, but the population is going up little by little. And the windmill is up and running, finally. That's amazing. We're gonna speed it up a little bit and see. There we go. We now have full power production across all of these. We will eventually set it up to go over this way. I think I just need to get these guys built, and then we can kind of start. I guess we could like build this one, and I can still get through. But yeah, we're gonna get all this set up, and it will all be connected, which will be awesome, except for this. I did not really think this through. Oh yeah, we were gonna do like this shaft into here once we get all this connected. So our next priority, I actually made it this like healer hut. We don't really need it, but it only needs, oh, we need metal blocks for this. Gosh dang it. So okay, these are gonna get built next, which will get us to build this. I just want to build this so that we can empty out all of these stupid dandelion warehouse things that we had to build. So that's kind of the main reason I want to build that. And then they're also working on getting this set up across here. They just finished that one, which is good. And yeah, and then over here, check this out. We have our first floodgate up and running. So we need 44 more planks, and then these will be done. I'm like kind of tempted to higher prioritize these. I know we have like everything high prioritized, but yeah, I just feel like it would be really good to get those up and running. I guess we can just neutral prioritize that. I'm not super worried about all of this. I think that should be good. I mean, this would be nice to have this up and running too, but I'm not really like that stressed about it. So one thing I am not understanding at all is this forester has not planted any trees back here, and he can reach this whole area. And it says plant trees, but he doesn't plant the trees. Am I missing something? Like, where is he? So he's planting this tree and that tree. So maybe he just doesn't have enough time to get around to all the trees. Does that mean that maybe we should make... What are these? These are maple. These are chestnut. Maybe we should like rethink the tree situation and do... Like, I thought all of these were maple. But maybe we should do more maple, and maybe we should even do maple back here. And like maple over here. That way it takes longer for the trees to grow and he has more time to plant stuff. I don't know. But in better news, over here, they have finished 3 out of the 4 triple floodgates. And we just need 4 more planks, which are coming over now. We need 2 more. Oh my gosh. It's done. Oh god, oh god, oh no. Okay. Let's think this through for a second. Just a second here. So we do want the water to go this way, but we do not want to flood our beavers. So I think the height should be fine. Let's just turn it on high speed and find out. Oh, this is so nice. The water's like actually staying over here. I mean, now we're gonna have to like go down here and fix this whole thing and go down here and yada yada yada. But for now, this is good, I think. And it doesn't seem to be making the water lower anywhere else. So that is also good. I think this is working. This seems good. I am like pretty happy with the situation, and I think the water level looks accurate. Like, I don't think we could raise it up any higher or we'd probably flood this area. So yeah, it looks pretty good. It's not really gonna help us during the drought though until we get this set up down here and this set up over here, which we might be able to do. And our smelter is up and running. We don't have any power because we still need 17 more gears. So I'm gonna pause that for now, but it is up and running. I did not really consider though that I think it needs actually quite a bit of fuel. Yeah, it needs 200 horsepower. And this little wind thing is only gonna produce... Oh, this one's producing like 300. Okay, so maybe it is enough. I guess we'll have to wait and see. So the other thing I did was I built some stairs over here to see if they could reach this, and it looks like they cannot. So what we could do is put in like another district center right here. Kind of just like a temporary one is what I was thinking. I don't really want to like have a district over here, but if we delete this and we put in this, and actually we need to delete this and put in that, and then we do a district center like right here. And we're gonna call this district Built Solely to Build the Dam. That is their only purpose in life. So now they can reach this area. We're gonna have to finagle. You know what we gotta do? We gotta move it over even more. We have to put like this here. And then we can like use stairs to get up and over here. And then they can go down this way and build this. If we come through here and go up here and then go over here. So the only thing that they are going to need for these are logs, because I think our current district can build these. Oh, they need a path. Okay, we can make a path. We can path things over here, and like there, and do another gate there. Okay, now I think, yeah, they can build those, they can build these. They already built those. So basically, I wonder if they can even, no, they can't build those. Okay. Basically what I want to do is put in a forester hut here so that this district is operating it, but then put in a lumberjack flag here so that this district is lumberjacking things. Does that make any sense? I don't know. And then the other thing this like temporary district is going to need would be food. So we're gonna have this guy also plant some blueberry stuff. Maybe just like this little area here. You know what? We're not gonna have them plant like here because we need to put in a water pump. That will be the only other job that this little area will have, and then we'll give them a small tank for storage as such so that they can store their water. So we're just gonna do this whole area in trees and we'll see what they can get planted. But once this forester hut is up and running, which should be pretty soon, then we will wait until these are all planted, which will take like 9 days for them all to grow. And then we will put 3 people in this district. Well, actually 4. We'll need like 4. We'll need the logging person, the berry person, the water person, and then the hauler to bring the logs over here. So yeah, that's the plan. I think it's gonna work out pretty well. And we have another drought in 3 days. Like just when we're getting our lives sorted out, we get another drought. But oh, that rhymed. I'm so great at that. But it's fine. It's fine. I think this district is not doing so great on food, so I did up the farmer hut people in here. And I don't really know what else to do about that other than maybe having our forester plant some blueberries, which would maybe not be like the worst idea in the world. So if we have him plant blueberries here, and then we put in a gather flag here, hopefully that will kind of save that issue maybe. And our large windmill is up and running, which means we can put someone in the smelter thingy-majigger here. They have tons of scrap metal to work with, so we should be good on that end. And then we should, in theory, start getting metal blocks. And we are finally getting metal blocks. We actually have 2 metal blocks in our healer hut. So it's happening. It's a little bit slow, but it is happening. And then I think they should be kind of focused on getting gears into these. I don't think there's like a ton else that oh, these all require gears. Oh geez. Oh geez, so many gears. And the drought has started, and it's a 9-day drought. Absolutely miserable. Yeah, not ideal, but we did get this set up, which is great. And I think, whoa, autosave. I think maybe these will save us a little bit, although the water is just ultimately gonna like run off this way. So it's probably not gonna do too much. I am kind of worried about this district's food supply. So I wanna stop like pumping water from there, start pumping water from there. And worst case, we can also send food over this way. I think we can actually stop sending planks. I didn't even realize we were sending them planks. So we're going to stop sending them planks. We're going to pause the distribution post for now. And then if they end up needing food, we can send some stuff over. You guys, our healer is finally up and running. And we actually have medicine for the little beavers that are in here, which is super cool. So we're finally getting rid of all of those dandelions that we had stockpiled up over here. And I don't think we're gonna run out anytime soon. We still have a lot of dandelions, but yeah, very cool. The water, on the other hand, has run out over here. Let's see how this side's doing. They're doing okay. Like, the food is slowly going up. It's just not super ideal. And our temple is done too. I love the sound that makes. Oh, so cool. This area is coming along super nicely. I'm trying to think of what else we should put up here. If you have any ideas as to what should go by the temple, definitely let me know. But it's kind of a fun little area over there. So I think the main things that we have to like get sorted are this other windmill needs to be built, and then we can kind of close off this area and get these built. And then, oh my gosh, we are just so happy. 15, nice. And then we can work on getting over here somewhere. I kind of like this spot. This is kind of a nice like circle, and we could kind of claim this area too if we wanted to. Like, I don't really want to clear out all of this. The only downside is like I don't think you can get rid of this, and I don't think you can build anything on it. So that would be the only thing that would potentially kind of foil our plans. But it could still work. We just kind of have like a giant hole in the map. So my thought is that we try to start getting over this way. And then the next step is to work on getting some bots, which for that we need metal blocks, gears, and planks. And I want to build those over here so that we can build this up. Or maybe we build them here so that they can then build this up. Yeah, I think that's what we do. That's the plan. And then we're also going to need to unlock the terraforming station and the dirt excavator. Or maybe just the terraforming station. The dirt excavator removes dirt, I think. And the terraforming station, we just place blocks. But maybe we need the dirt excavator. I can't talk. In order to do that. I'm not really 100% sure. I think let's unlock this. And let's unlock this. So for this, we need empty employs bots, which employs bots, which place terrain blocks. And then the terrain blocks are like this. And those do need dirt. So we are going to need the dirt excavator too. So other than bots, we also need treated planks, which means we're going to need a lot of planks. And then we're going to need to start getting this up and running so that we can collect like the syrup and whatnot from that. So our poor beavers over here have no food. And I'm not really sure why that is, because they somehow planted all these carrots, but now they're out of their reach, so they can't harvest them. But they have carrots. I don't know, I'm just like a little bit confused about this. Maybe someone can explain to me how they were able to plant these, but they can't pick them. It doesn't really make any sense to me. I think the solve for that, though, is that we just need to move the farming house thing. And maybe that means we need to move our district gate. So if we look at this, if we pause and delete the district gate and we move it here, does that solve anything? Not really. Like, not particularly, but We could put in like another farming thing somewhere over here. And things are up and running. Look at this. So much cool stuff going on. So let's unpause that and unpause this one. I don't know why we did like 2 rows next to each other. It doesn't really make any sense to me, but I'm just gonna ignore it. We're gonna get those up and running. And then once that one's built, we will unpause this one. And then we're gonna pause for a second and really like think this through, because we need to get power over here, which means we need to delete this. And then we also need to get power here. Yeah, why did we do it this way? So weird. But it is what it is. Alright, so I'm gonna do like a T-shaft there. A regular shaft there. And then like a T-shaft here, just in case we wanna, or maybe we just do like one of these. So this side, unfortunately, has run out of food. We have 1 day left of the drought, but they are just struggling majorly. So I am going to have this side send over some berries to them so that they don't die. So we just sent over 20 berries. So I think that should be good. And then I kind of want to like stop sending them berries as soon as we get the whole farmhouse situation sorted. So what we're gonna do is put in a farmhouse here, which I know is kind of silly because there's already one here, but we'll probably just end up deleting it. And then we'll do stairs we'll do stairs going down there, and like we'll path over. And this is kind of like working. We are just finishing that, and now this should have power, and I think everything is like fully powered, which is awesome, because that means when we get this gravity thing up and running, it should actually store some of the excess power. So I think now that everything over here is built, we're gonna kind of high prioritize that. And the drought has ended. Thank goodness. I'm so happy. Look at these little metal blocks. They're so cute. What are you guys doing? Just sitting around. I guess all the wheat kind of died, so makes sense. But yeah, everything's like up and running, which is exciting. We do need a place to store, like we have a lot of planks now, and we do need a place to start storing gears. So I am thinking we'll do like a couple of little storage facilities like right here. And we can put some gears in these ones. So I don't think we're gonna have like a surplus of gears for a while, so that's probably good. And then these are actually like things are happening. We have cattail crackers. So I think we should actually unpause the aquatic farmhouse and get some beavers in there. And over here we actually have trees ready to go, and the berry bushes are not quite ready to go. So, but I really, oh my gosh, we're 17. But I really want to start building over here. But that might have to be something we do in the next episode. So now this side, the farmhouse is done. They can plant stuff over here. They can actually even plant like further than where we've been planting, which is fantastic. So we're gonna do that and get these beavers some food. But I think we're gonna leave this episode here for today. In the next episode, we're gonna work on starting to get some like treated planks and golems, and then after that terraforming. And yeah, it's gonna be awesome. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to another episode of Timberborn. If you are enjoying this series, please don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe, let me know what you think, and I'll see you in the next one.